and the saver and the one who knows all the dirt about everybody, and so I intend to spill it all. Okay, so, but it is my very great pleasure tonight to talk about Adam and Bethany. One of my first times that I had interacted with Adam, he was moving Bethany while she was in India, and he was packing up her kitchen, and he said, "For the love of God, what do you do with 4 kinds of flour?" This is my daughter Julianna, and she has her speech to say at the end, so that's why she's standing here to get used to being up front. Okay, so I am pretty sure that Mom loves Bethany best, just so we're clear on that. And I think she attended a grand total of 3 days of middle school because she was always convincing Mom that she should stay home. So that's how I know. Anyway, Bethany, as everyone knows, has the ability to turn a phrase that really just like captures the essence and encapsulates the emotions and really just makes it that you're like crystallizes that moment in your mind. From her blog in India, which we had pollution haikus, and just to yesterday or the day before when she described Australia as faraway America with funny animals for people who only want to pretend to travel. You can almost see the events. They're like these little like crystallized vignettes or maybe like dioramas in a shoebox or something when she talks about them. So 10 years ago she spoke at my wedding, which is what gave rise to this speech. The day was full of, let's go with challenges. So in one particular event that happened at the wedding, referred to the Lucina family only as the incident, horribly deformed, just wrong flowers arrived. Think the golem of flowers. Bethany later referred to them as bruises on sticks. So anyone who has met me can be pretty sure that I had an absolute high-speed come apart. I am just not known for my Buddhist Zen-like qualities. And so unbeknownst to me, while I was having said high-speed come apart, Bethany was taking a nap in the room while I was having my meltdown. And being the smartest of my sisters, she stayed hidden under the blanket during So, and Rob called me down and we still got married, it was all fine. But that evening she spoke about that incident and she referred to me as a force of nature and my husband as the controlling factor that keeps me from hurting other people. Which is awesome because when I graduated from residency they referred to me as the hurricane. So it may be true. Okay, so anyway, I thought I'm going to turn this around and find the essence of Bethany. So, and really cut to the core and find the, the truthiness lodged there. So, I have saved every email and letter she has ever sent me, which is a problem for her. So, oh, it's gonna be. All right. So, in high school, she was a sophomore, and this boy broke up with her because, quote, she didn't understand his commitment to his work. Unquote. And during her rant later to me, she spoke with her hands and was extremely upset, not because he had broken up with her, but because his job, which caused the breakup, and therefore the indignity of the whole situation was that he was, wait for it, the mouse at Chuck E. Cheese. And her exact quote is, quote, "He's the effing mouse. He's an anthropomorphic rodent designed to sell pizza." So here are my favorite Bethany-isms that I have called from my email over the years. On the English language. Tonight is my senior masquerade ball, and I am making vocab flashcards as fast as I can, furiously scribbling in my formal dress. I just wrote bucolic. It means rural, but I think it should be a disease, don't you? On marriage. What do you mean ham or turkey for Thanksgiving? Turkey? Not one of those weird all-white meat things. This is what comes of getting married, Lor. You would never have suggested something so foreign otherwise. I blame Rob. On online dating. I hate this idea. They aren't allowed to judge me. I'm judging them. Based on others' experiences with this, I'm just going to start picking out cat names. names. Reading these profiles makes you use emoticons in email, a sure sign of the apocalypse. On graduate school, I have the worst case of future whiplash ever. Okay, going to do this internship in Oslo. Wait, last chance to go to Oslo. Wait, not going to Oslo. Whoops, going to Oslo. I've gotten into graduate school but want to take off. Wait, no, actually I want to run away and be an outward bound instructor, live in a castle and be rich and spontaneous and free and fun and not deal with this crap ever again or fill out an application or get a letter of rejection again. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. On children's literature. Obscenity is not included in children's books in general, but should be considered for the Sweet Valley High series. She once went on a date so bad she described it as an anthropologic study of the world's pickiest eater. For God's sake, he won't eat foods that crunch. At some point I stopped listening and just started cataloging what he won't eat. On Europe, greetings from a different, colder European peninsula. And then on Julianna, she wrote, I hope you enjoy these pictures of my niece. She is just the platonic ideal of babyhood. My teeth hurt looking at them. On food, pick a cereal that's like picking a favorite child. On my hormonal baby names, you want to name the baby Floyd? Floyds do not get the girl. On twins, twins are weird. I would have to stake one out Oedipus style. That's a direct quote. On sports, I love living on the West Coast. You get up on Sunday and football is on starting at 10 a.m. Yay, first down. Only 70 more yards to go. Payable in 7 easy installments. Okay, and now I have to say, she did sometimes offer some suboptimal, dubious advice to the young. When my daughter was born, she didn't know any lullabies, so she rocked her to sleep singing the only song she knows all the words to, The Gambler. Julianna still knows when to hold them, and she knows when to fold them. So, I also saved the series of emails analyzing her first date with Adam. Right down to his shoes, which were practical, very good, fashionable, but not so much that I'm worried he's gay. On his taking her home, and then his treat came before mine, and that was a real test of what kind of person he is. But he was a good egg and let that one go and waited for mine first. On his appearance, and incidentally, unbelievably hot, really, really cute, difficult to even look directly at him, such as the radiance. But he did have his downsides. I'm not sure I can love someone who doesn't like sweets. I think it may be a fundamental character flaw, or maybe something with his family. So all I can say is that with Adam, Bethany has come alive. She is happier, she is more contented, moderately less sarcastic. She glows with an internal radiance. The way they play endless hours of Pumpkin Monster with my children, who Adam has only himself to blame for coming up with that game, and the complete joy she displays in his presence. She has truly found the one person who really completes her. So I can safely say, although growing up, we liked being sisters, and we can sing the entire sisters routine from White Christmas if you asked really, really nice and if we finished the beer. I couldn't be happier to welcome Adam into our family as a new brother. So just to thoroughly embarrass them, because I haven't been up here long enough, and that's what I do, they have a penguin, Albert, that has traveled the world, sometimes even without them, as you see all over the hall, displaying his globe-trotting nature, so that is why there's a penguin up there. So in closure, my daughter wants to read them some advice from Albert on marriage, which, in case you want to hear it again, is a song by none other than Davy Jones from the Monkees. So here we go, for your listening pleasure. Are you ready? You gotta sing loud. You gonna do it? You wanna start? So let me explain what I have in mind.
I want personal penguin. I want to walk right by your side. I want to be your personal penguin. I want to travel with you far and wide. And where you go, I'll go too. Here, there, and everywhere, and with you. I want to be your personal penguin. And now listen, penguins do fine in a world in nothing but ice. But if I could be yours and you could be mine, cozy little world would be twice as nice. I want to be your personal penguin. I want to walk you day and night. I want to listen to whatever you say. Look at these wings so to hold you. Now listen what I've already told you. To be your personal penguin. From now on, imagine me your personal penguin. I want to be your personal penguin from now on.